Hi, this is Rich Heffron. Welcome to this week's Delaware State Chamber of Commerce Legislative Minute. This week it was all about the money, as both the House Representatives and the Senate worked on bills that dealt with money. In the House Representatives, they passed the governor's tax package. Took a little bit of cajoling, a little bit of work with some Democratic caucus members, but they passed it. And at the hearing on Wednesday, the Finance Department got some information we didn't have. Some of it's good, some of it not quite as good. Number one, the gross receipts tax cut. The manufacturers actually had a 30% cut in their gross receipts, which means they will be paying at levels lower than what they paid before the increase in 2009. All others will actually be paying a lower tax for the first $6.8 million in revenue, but then we'll go back to the rate that, not quite the rate that they paid in 2009, but a portion of that, probably about 20% of that rate, which is actually would be higher than they paid in 2008, but it's much smaller. Personal income tax increase, actually it goes down about 0.6%, so people will actually be paying 0.7% higher than they paid in 2008, 5.9 to 6.6, which is, it's still a little bit of they're not down to where we want to be, but it's better than it was. Also, the governor, to get some of the members on board, made a promise that as soon as he's able, he'll cut those taxes again. As we discussed before, the estate tax will stay the same, the $5.15 million exemption, and also the corporate franchise tax will stay the same. In the hearing, the Finance Department said that they met with the Secretary of State's office and met with attorneys who represent some of the corporations, and they felt that that rate was fair, and they just assumed stay at that rate right now. On the Senate side, Senator Marshall had his increase in the minimum wage up for a vote. Before it actually came up for a vote, the bill, a compromise was reached with the NFIB, the Restaurant Association, the chambers. That one, the increase would not be 75 cents over the next 2 years, so but it's 75 cents each year. The next 2 years it would actually be 50 cents this year, or 2014. I'm sorry, and 50 cents in 2015. The tying it to the CIP was dropped from the bill. That was not part of the bill. Also, the effective date, which was supposed to be July 1, 2013, was moved back to January 1, 2014 to help summer businesses. That we're not in agreement with an increase in the minimum wage. This is much better than it was. Also, on the minimum wage, that will be going over to the House for them to look at it and probably vote on it, but it won't be this week, I don't believe. On the other hand, the governor would like his tax proposals to be voted on by the Senate this week, and the majority leader has pretty much said they will do that. I'll have further explanation in my blog if you read that, which is attached to the video. That's it for this week. It's Easter week, Easter break for the legislature. 2-week break starts this Thursday, and next week I'll report on what has been done during this 3-week session. Thank you.